the senses, why it should be controlled? Because it is said, it is a cause, mind is a cause of bondage, mind is a cause of liberation. If the mind is absorbed in sense objects, it is a cause of bondage. And the mind detached from sense object is a cause of liberation. Therefore, the mind which is always engaged in Krishna consciousness or God consciousness is a cause of supreme liberation. So this is how mind has to be done. So for person who has conquered the mind can become the best friend. They are athletes, people who run every day in the morning for getting into a competition. For Olympics, they go up to Olympics. So when they have to do this, they give their experiences. How they used to find very, very difficult to get up in the morning, because as youngsters, every youngster has habit to sleep late, get up late, and parents are taking care, or general youth tendency. Not that every youth may get that facility, but generally the youth tendency is like that. But these sports people who actually worked hard for getting a gold medal or silver medal, they said initially it was very, very difficult for us to get up early in the morning and go for a running race or for a jogging and doing our workout. It was very, very difficult. But later we found it very enthusiastic. And now we have won our race. Now we feel even more happy. We are actually feeling very inspired by what we have done. This happened to a person who is having too much of obesity also, and they start following some basic diet, and after that they see people appreciating them. Oh, you are done very well. How come, madam, you have reduced so much of weight? You are looking very nice. How much, sir, were you weight? Suddenly you have become so thin. The more people are saying, the more enthusiasm it comes. He forgets all the pain what he has taken, all the painstaking experiences he was feeling. Oh, I will not do this, I will not do that. Next day when he gets up in the morning, he'll see all that inspiration of his friends and everybody appreciating. No, I will keep up my body henceforward very well. It is told that how this body system is made up in such a way, it itself can cure our diseases. Grandmothers used to put something in our mouth in childhood. It may be something good or something bad, we never knew. But if the grandmother does some magic to grandchildren and says, your disease will be cured by tomorrow morning, I am putting some water on your face, or she may give some herbal medicine to take. We really don't know how much that herbal medicine or these prayers or water she is sprinkling on her body or on her head was helping. But the body has its own system, self-healing system. That confidence actually cures many diseases. We all would have experienced, we go to doctor, and I think 50% of the cases if we see in youngsters, they don't take medicines. Once going to doctor only. Surprisingly, next 1 week they are all right. Not in chronic diseases, small some issues. They will be thinking, I have to go to doctor, and doctor you will go and come, maybe some small pimples on the face or some cold or some cough or some fever. Even sometimes little more bigger. For that you should not neglect your disease, but going to the doctor and coming itself gives us a moral booster, and that gives us a satisfaction. A doctor has seen us. So 50% of the cases, people who go to doctor, they don't take medicines but they are cured. This is also an analysis from a lot of medical journals. How our body is a self-healer. So what is actually working? It's not that the chemicals, our nervous system, we have how many number of bones in the body, our this blood cells, what they are working. Not only that, beyond that, our brain, beyond our brain, our mind is there. This mind is very, very powerful. This mind, if you train it, it can be so strong that even in spite of externally your body is having problems, you can still tolerate.